at Sandon. These are really strange times for us all, aren't they? And normally you'd be coming in for a proper induction during the summer, but we thought just in case that may not be possible this year, we're going to make a video for you today to show you some of the areas of the school and to get to know one or two places where you'll be going when you come and join us in September. We're going to be helped today by your head of year next year, that's Mr. Bay, who'll be showing you around. So I hope you enjoy the trip.
Hello, so first of all, well done for finishing primary school. I know it's been very strange the last couple of weeks, and hopefully I'll give you a good idea about what secondary school is going to be like today. So you're joining in year 7, which is the first year of secondary school, and you're going to be part of the lower school. You're going to be in lower school until you're in year 8. You're then going to move into the middle school before going into the upper school when you're in year 11. Well, hello Year 7, I'm Mr. Bay, I'm going to be your head of year, and this here is the lower school social area. This is where you're going to start most of your days, and there's a few things in here that I really want to draw your attention to so you're comfortable coming here.
Hello there, this is Student Admin and I'm Mrs. Williams. This is where you will come if you get lost. Obviously this is a bigger school than what you're used to, and we'll point you in the right direction. You'll come here if you need any medical, paying for any trips. Look forward to seeing you when you come in September.
Cool, so that is Mrs. Williams in Student Services, someone you'll be seeing a lot of, I'm sure. Now, here we've got some of our current Year 7s showing off their wonderful smart uniforms. Now at Sandon we've actually got 2 uniforms. We've got a summer uniform, which most of our students are wearing at the moment that are in, which is a polo shirt and a blazer. But we've also got our winter uniform, which you wear most of the time, which is a shirt, a tie and a blazer and either a skirt or trousers. Now more of that can be found on our current Year 7 FAQs, which will be next to this link. Another part of the lower school social you're going to be using Year 7 is this, the Veracall machine. Now at Sandon we don't use cash to pay for your Guinness, okay, we use your fingerprint. Now that can either be loaded by your parents on Parent Pay online, or you can come with cash and use your fingerprint to add it to your account. Don't worry, that'll all be explained to you on your first day, but in the meantime I'm going to introduce you to Mrs. Allen.
Hello Year 7, or Year 7 to be. I'm Mrs. Allen. I am Assistant Head Teacher in charge of your behaviour and welfare. You'll see me a lot around the school. I'll be in and out of your lessons, and I'll certainly be doing lots of assemblies for you. I'm really looking forward to meeting you all, and I wish you all the very best. Take care.
Thank you, Mrs. Allen. If you follow me now, Year 7, I'll show you more of the school through this corridor. Okay, so in this part of the school, this is the way you should always be moving at break and lunch. And this corridor is absolutely filled with queues at lunchtime, because this is where the canteen is. So at the end of this corridor, we've got the house boards. Now at Sandon, we've got 4 houses: Blake, Glennie, Russell and Thompson. You're going to be part of one of those houses, and you're going to be competing for house points, and at the end of the year, one house will win the house cup. You can also earn individual house points. Those who get the most get all sorts of prizes like rewards trips, cash prizes from Amazon. It really is worth taking part in anything you can. Sports clubs, art clubs, so that you can get those house points. Okay, so moving on from there, this is the Performing Arts corridor. Now this is where you're going to have all your music and your drama lessons, as well as be able to sign up to lots of drama clubs, performance clubs and do instrument lessons as well. You'll get lots of information about that from the Performing Arts department in September. Okay, so if you follow me this way, I'll show you to the playground. So this is the playground. This is where you'll be spending most of your times at breaks and lunches. You can play basketball, you might want to play football on the field or the AstroTurf. You might just want to sit and have a chat with friends. You can do anything really, as long as it's not breaking the rules. It's also where you're going to be lining up for assemblies and fire drills. You might just be able to see the yellow signs on the fence. They've each got a form group, and that is where you'll be lining up in alphabetical order before you go into your assemblies and in times of a fire drill. So next to the playground is the sports hall. This is where you'll have most of your PE lessons. The changing rooms are in here, the PE office is in here if you want to talk about any sports clubs like football, rugby or netball. We've got a gym, we've got a dance studio, we've got a sports hall where you'll be playing things like basketball, as well as obviously doing some of your PE lessons outside when the weather lets you. So this is the main sports hall where a lot of your PE lessons will be taking place. At Sandon, we offer a lot of sports. Football, basketball, rugby, netball, futsal, hockey. There's a gym, there's gymnastics studios, there's a dance studio. There really is something for everyone. Opposite the sports hall is one of 3 eating areas. Now you know it's an eating area because it's got a cover over it. This one just so happens to be right next to the main hall and the canteen, which is where you're going to have your first assembly on your first day. We do lots of things in the main hall. You'll be having your assemblies, it's where it gets set up for lunchtime so you can eat your lunch, it's where you can get some of your food. Lots and lots of uses. It will also be the place you come to on your first day where you'll finally meet all the members of staff who will be coming into contact with regularly throughout your time at Sandon. So this here science is one of the biggest faculties in the school. You're going to have 7 hours every fortnight of science. Very different from primary school. You're going to be doing all sorts of experiments with Bunsen burners and chemicals. You'll be taking part in science fairs. Really, really exciting part of the school. Just next to science is another member of staff you're going to be coming into very regular contact with, Mrs. Jordan.
Hi Year 7, my name's Mrs. Jordan and I'm going to be your pastoral lead when you start in September. That means if you've got any worries or concerns inside school or outside of school, you can come and talk to me about them. Hopefully I'll see you in September and I really look forward to meeting you all. Take care and stay safe. Bye!
Just next to Miss Jordan's office is learning support. This is where Mrs. Proctor and Mrs. Cook lead a team who help those of you that might just need that little bit of help accessing your education. Next to learning support is the maths faculty. This is where you'll be spending a lot of your time doing your math lessons. And then right next to maths is English, where again you're going to spend a lot of your time doing your English lessons. Just below English is the North Lobby. Now I'll take you that way in a moment, but if you go this way, we've got our sixth form centre, which you don't have to worry about for a good few years, but if you carry on that way, that's where all your French lessons will be taking place. So down this corridor next to the North Lobby, there are boards that each year group has, so we'll have one of these, and the most important thing each year group has is a mascot. Year 9 have a lion. Now what I want some of you to do is to actually send me an email, which your parents have, suggesting a mascot for our year group. And at the end of this corridor is the office of another person you're going to be seeing regularly, your head of lower school, Mr. Mismar.
Hello Year 7. My name is Mr. Mismar. I'll be your head of lower school. You'll be seeing plenty of me around the school, as well as being a science teacher. I'm going to be supporting your heads of year, and I'm also the safeguarding lead for the school. I really look forward to seeing you all very, very soon.
Just next to Mr. Mismar's office is the library. At Sandon, we call it the Atlas Centre. This is where you can get some reading books, resources for homeworks. There's computers here so you can actually do your homeworks before school, at lunchtime, after school. And then just next door is the art department. Do all sorts of interesting things in art, and we display lots of it around the school. There's also lots of art clubs you can go to at lunchtimes and after schools. Okay, if you come with me, I'll show you where the tech department is. So this here is the technology department. You do all sorts of different topics. You do cooking, sewing, woodwork, resistant materials. Now, because of all the machines that you're using that you need supervision for, your tech teachers do ask you to line up in your class here before each lesson. So we've actually come full circle and we're back at the lower school social area, but if you come this way, I'm going to show you where I actually spend most of my time, which is the humanities block. Now that is where we have our history, geography and our lessons. So yeah, this is the humanities block. Now I spend a lot of my time here for two reasons. First of all, I'm a history teacher, so it's where my classroom is, and it's also where my office is. So if ever you've got a problem, if ever I need to see you, and you get asked to come to Mr. Bay's office, this is where you need to come. Okay, so there is your tour Year 7. Before I hand back to Mr. Weaver to send you off for the day, I just want to let you know exactly what I'm here for. I'm your head of year, and my number one priority is to make sure you are happy, safe and fulfilled learners. It is my job to make sure any problems of yours are dealt with and make sure you're in a position to be the best person of you can be. Look really forward to seeing you when you start. All the best for the summer, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.
So there we are. I hope you found it useful to see what the school is like and the layout of the school, and to see some of the important areas. At the end of the day, you'd come out to the front of the school, and the buses that deliver most of you to the school will be here waiting to take you home. And for those parents who are coming to pick up their youngsters after the school day, they can come onto the school site after the buses have left. So we hope that you've found it a really useful journey around the school today. We really look forward to seeing you in September. Have a good summer.